the Nick City Dancers, and you're checking out JR Sports Brief.
That's kind of awesome, isn't it? Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is JR. You are checking out the Sport Brief. Now, if you ask me, today is the official start of spring. And why is that? Because the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox kick off the Major League Baseball season. And even after the Yankees won their championship in November, it's due time. I mean, who sits down and watches spring training baseball unless you have nothing better to do? And by the way, before I get into it, shout outs to my main man, Riley. He created a Facebook fan page or group. JR Sport Brief needs to be on ESPN. Now, look, if you believe that, go check out the link and go join and all that other good stuff. Bottom line is Yankees and Red Sox. We know the results of last year. Let's talk about this year. The Yankees bring in Nick Johnson. The Yankees bring in Curtis Granderson. Damon is gone. Matsui is gone. And then Phil Hughes is starting jobbers in the bullpen. And now when we look at the Red Sox, David Ortiz, what's going to happen with that guy? Red Sox also bring in Adrian Beltre, who was gangbusters for the Los Angeles Dodgers, but absolutely sucked for the Seattle Mariners. They bring in Marco Scutaro. They have Mike Cameron in center, and Jacoby Ellsbury is now in left field. And then they also have your main man, Victor I Crush Balls Martinez, as the catcher now. Now look, we all know the Red Sox, they are not Manny Ramirez and David Ortiz smacking balls to right and over the wall and all of that. We all know they have J.D. Drew and Ellsbury and see what he does, and Dustin Pedroia and Euclid. They still have some offensive killers on that team. But the thing is, now with their defense and the guys they have out on the field and their pitching staff, they are absolutely ridiculous looking out, if you ask me. And I'm not going to predict. I believe that the Red Sox, with their starting lineup, or their starting five, I should say, all the way from Beckett to Buchholz, I think they have a stronger starting five than the Yankees. Even if you throw in your main man, Tim Wakefield. When you look at the Yankees, yes, we know they have CC. They have AJ, who knows what he's going to do, Burnett. They have Andy. They have solid guys. And they match up pretty well, and they have a slightly better offense. But it's going to be very interesting to see how things play out if all the Red Sox starters stay healthy. That includes Daisuke Matsuzaka. God only knows if this man will slip in the shower, whether he'll crack a nail. I mean, certain guys need to be in a bubble. And that includes Nick Johnson of the Yankees. Now, while I hope the Yankees do win, if everybody stays healthy on the Red Sox and their bats can keep up, we're going to have a good race regardless. Either team can win, but just a warning for everybody saying, oh, well, Yankees are going to win the division. You better slow up on that one. One of these teams are going to win the division, and another one will probably win the wild card. And now that brings us down to the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. Tampa Bay Devil Rays, we all know Carlos Pena, probably gone. Maybe he stays. And we all know Carl Crawford. That guy's probably catching the first flight out of town. Now, look. We all know what they got with James Shields and Garza, and they have a good offense. They have Zobrist, they have Longoria. I mentioned Pena. They're going to hit some balls. Their starters are going to do some damage. They're young guys about my age. They're going to go out there and do their thing. But you know what? If they don't start off early, they're going down like that. You can expect guys to get traded left and right. Orioles are going to hang in there. They'll probably be slightly underneath the Tampa Bay Rays. I mean, hey, you got Matt Wieters coming up. You have, what's the dude's name in left field? What is it? Neil Reinhold? Is that how you say dude's name? Nick Markakis. They have Adam Jones in center. They're on the come up. Not for this year, though. And it's going to be interesting to see how their starter rotation turns out with Kevin Millwood. And then we have Toronto. We all know some of the guys. We got Adam Hill. And did I say Adam Hill? Is that the second baseman's name? Adam Hill. And then you have the other guy, Lynn D.H. and Vernon Wells, who God only knows what happened to Vernon Wells. And it's not really going to matter what happens in Toronto. They're going to be awful anyway. So there you have it. It's going to be a good race, just like any year between the Yankees and the Red Sox. Yankees fans, ease up. But we'll see what happens. Maybe the Red Sox will win. They certainly have the starting five to do it. This is JR. This is the Sport Brief. Let me know what you feel. How do you feel about the ALL East, the All East? let me know. I'm out. Peace.